Is there ever a good or a bad time for silver? Never when you're a collector. But it is way more fun when they're affordable, right? Well, we have a deal tonight, a Mercury dime deal, that is at a price per coin with a variety of coins to make it, well, one that everybody has to picking up that phone and giving me a call. Look at this one. Now, it's called the Merritt Parkway Hoard because the individual we bought these bags from lived right off of CT-15, right? Up in Connecticut. But he didn't want to be talked about. He didn't want to be targeted because he's a collector, blah, blah, blah. Appreciate that completely. We do it all the time. But we do always title our projects when we can. So tonight, the name is where they came from. This group of coins came from the Merritt Parkway. Look at the price per coin, $3.99 for a vintage 90% silver Mercury dime. And now here's the kicker. In this deal we have tonight, we have P's, we have D's, we have S's. That's the P reverse, that's the D reverse. See the word one right next to it? That's not a period, that's the Denver Mint mark, and the S Mint will be the same place on the S Mint coin. We can offer up to 30 different coins tonight. So if you want 10 coins, you'll get 10 different coins. And if you buy 3 coins, you'll get a P, a D, and an S. All the mint marks. And we can do up to 30 different tonight, which means since the Mercury dime was from 1916 through 1945, replaced by the Roosevelt dime in 46, we have to go back decades. It's a phenomenal selection of coins. And those of you that have been doing this maybe as long as I have, or just been doing it, or have searched through bags, know. When you search through bags, you normally don't find branchments, the D's and the S's, because over time, all the branchments usually are pulled out, because it's the stuff people usually have a hard time finding, so that's where the eaches come in on websites, right? And then you also will notice that you're not going to see 20s, 30s, 40s. In this case, as you just saw on your screen, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s. This guy said these are unsearched bags. Whenever I got a dime, I put it in, if it was a collector quality coin, I put it in the bin. Just kept on putting them in there. And going through these, we found the early teens. Which again, the Mercury dime started in 1916. We found the teens, we found the 20s, we found the 30s, all in this grouping. It's just a great, great group. But again, it comes down to one thing tonight, $3.99 a coin. And again, where a lot of our competitors, you got to buy a roll or more to join us, we always do our best to break it down to an each price. So that way, as it works for you, it can work for you, not against you. If this is a bad week, but you want a couple of Mercs and you can't afford a roll, join us with 10. That's why we do it this way. Beautiful coins, collector quality, P's, D's, and S's, oh my. Now, this was a big transition for the U.S. Mint, the government itself. And it was all under the push of President Theodore Roosevelt. Not Franklin Delano, Theodore. The first Roosevelt, the Rough Rider Roosevelt, right? He wanted to make our coinage more in tune with the world as it was at that time, the early 1900s. He hired Augustus St. Gaudens, right, in 1907 to redo our gold coins. He did the first, 2 got sick, Bella Leon Pratt came in, and then Victor David Brenner did our first presidential coin, the Lincoln cent, Fraser the nickel, and in 1916, the silver renaissance began. The Mercury dime, Standing Liberty quarter, and Walking Liberty half dollar are all introduced, brand new designs. Prior to that, they were all the barbers. They all looked the same, they just were different sizes. This is a real big change in U.S. coinage. That's still relevant and prevalent today, right? Our dimes are different than our quarters, which are different than, right? Now, these are also nicknamed the workhorse coins for one reason, and we all know it, it's pretty simple. In circulation, what denomination is used more? The dollar or the half dollar or the dime? Well, the dime is one of the more affordable coins for commerce still today, right? It's the last or the smallest of the silver denominations. We have a copper cent, right, at this time in history. We We had a nickel, 5-cent piece nickel, and then we had a silver dime. Now they're copper nickel. 90% silver, US coin silver. So the coin that got overly used was the coin that was supposed to be. Go down to the store, get a loaf of bread, you need a dime, right? Look at the quality. These are all hand selected. The person that put them together, that lives right off the Merritt Parkway, was a true collector. We didn't pull many calls. We didn't pull many coins where the obverse and reverse, different shades or different colorizations, or just marks in general, which can happen. These are all collector grade coins. Full dates, full digits, great stuff. My competition, here's how it goes, right? They're at $14 to $19 a coin for the first 10. And then when you get to 20, 25, they jump over $30 a coin. Here's our price, $3.99. Whether you buy one or whether you buy 100. But if you buy 30, that's how many different coins I can do tonight. Where we're not raising the price every time it gets a little bit more difficult, every time it gets a little bit older. Where the competition are raising their prices. Our mixture tonight is P's, D's, and S's. Our mixture tonight are the decades themselves, where we can offer up to 30 different coins at just $3.99 each. Now again, if you want to pick up a roll of 50, thank you. Inside of that roll will be 30 different coins. Maybe a couple more, and then a couple of duplicates. If you buy 3 tonight, you just want to get a couple dimes to put them aside. You never worked with the Mercury series before. I'll give you a P, a D, and an S. I'll give you the complete mint mark collection. This stuff's just fun. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock up. avccoins.com. We are about a 30-second hold right now. Thank you all for that. If you're familiar with our website, whether it's your smartphone, your laptop, your home computer, join us. Push this one through. But when our competition is not $1 more per coin, not $2 more per coin, which on a $4 item is 25%. They are 400% more per coin. And they sell coins all day long. We're just giving you an alternative way of looking at this. You want to buy a dime? We got you for a dime. If you want to buy 3, we'll get you a P, a D, and an S. But up to 30 different tonight. And our price isn't changing from $14, $15 a coin to $30 because you're getting rarer coins. We're giving you all of them, up to 30 different, at that price of $3.99. It's called the ABC way. It's been that way since day one. It will continue to be that way. We want you as a collector. We want you joining us. And that's why we're doing crazy things like this. Join us, this beautiful group of dimes from a wonderful collector, lifelong collector who lived right off the Merritt Parkway. CT15, that's it, everybody. And tonight we can offer them for $3.99 each. Oh my.